All right, BobalosRex here, and we talking what's new Brewfest 2025, and we got some big stuff to talk about. It ain't just a vendor, but let's talk about the vendor first. So, I'm at the Ogremar one. I'm Horde. I'm out here outside the gates. The Alliance one is outside Ironforge, I believe. And then now they got all the vendors split up now. This is kind of nice. So you got the creature collector here. There's no new pets this year. You got the main guy who's got that stuff. Nothing new there. You got the toy vendor who has one thing new. The brewer's balloon. Okay, so there's that tune. Someone's a little balloon. I'm going to show what it looks like in a bit. And then we got a ton of new ensembles. All right. So let's go over these. Well, they're not ensembles. Individual pieces. So let's go over this transmog now. So we got the barrel helm. Look at that. Look at that nice little barrel helm. It even got the little spigot on the side. All right. And then we got the brewer's black kilt. So we got the black beret, shoulder cape, black kilt, and black belt. So the belt here, we got the kilt, we got the shoulder capes, and then the beret. I think this, remember, it's shoulders head. I'm in a transmog that actually makes it look a little, matches it a little, but yeah. So we got the belt, we got the kilt. I think it looks all right. And then we got the green version here. Did I get the belt? Alright, so we got the green version there. So for the green, the belt looks... So why is that one the right color, but that one's the... Either way. So we got the brown there for the belt, and we got the green kilt, the green shoulder capes, and then the green beret. I do like it's got the fur on the back of the shoulder capes there. That looks good. I think that looks really good. So, there's that. Then we also got the Dark Iron Ceremonial Crown, Drape Mantle. So there's this entire set. I'm going to tell y'all the cost when we bring up the Wowhead stuff. So then we got this set here. Alright. I think it's good. It's basically the Dark Iron color of the transmog on the trading post this month. I think it looks pretty good. I definitely want to get it this year. And then all the old stuff, all the old transmog is here. If you didn't get it, you can get it now. So there's all that. So you got this whole Dark Iron set. You got all these other sets, and then the barrel helm. And then you got the toy. And then we got... The boss has a new drop, alright? And Blizzard says in their post you can only get this mount from the first time a day. So you know what it is, and it's the Brewfest Barrel Bomber. Alright, so it's this mount here. Good luck, y'all. Make sure to do it every day. We got just over 2 weeks. So it goes from today, the 23rd, through to October 9th. Good luck. I hope y'all get it. I hope it's increasing chances, of course. And then how you queue for that, like you just hit up the group finder right here, Corn Dire Brew, jump in. You can run it on alts, and you are going to want to run it on alts for Brewfest tokens. But there's also a new event. Alright, so right here there's a quest line you can run through, alright, and this unlocks an event that pops up every hour, and you get goodie bags, alright. Now that we're talking about this, let's pull up these pages here. We got this right here. Make sure to don your kilts. Brewfest is here. So this is the Blizzard post showing off some of the mog. They have this blue set. You'll see where this blue set comes off. There's the brewer's balloon, the bomber mount. Alright, we can get a good look at that. He's got the little cap on too. Alright, and then there's that. Alright, so then they do mention it here. Stop, collaborate, and listen. So there's this new quest. You do have to do this quest line to unlock the event. You can't just do it, okay? Alright. Then you gather, defeat mobs in the area, then you cook, and then you serve. I gotta unlock it myself. I haven't done it here, but Wowhead has a bunch of posts about Brewfest and about the event. So here's the Wowhead guide. I'm gonna link all these, by the way. So the Wowhead guide shows the mount, shows the transmog, the new transmog from the vendor, and also mentions the total. 3,200 Brewfest prize tokens. Oh boy. Then we got the Brewfest holiday event, the Brewfest banquet event. So you do these quests, you unlock the event, and then you get bags based off of the shard, how well your shard's doing. There's the green bag, the blue bag, and then the purple bag. So in the blue bag, you have a chance to get this transmog and this transmog. So that's 8 transmog pieces we gotta farm from the blue bag and up. And then from the purple bag, we can get this dark iron transmog here. Alright, so that's even more transmog we gotta farm. So it does look like only 4 pieces. Alright, so 8 transmog from that, 4 transmog from that. You have 3,200 tokens to farm up for the new stuff. And then you got the mount. Alright, so that's a lot of stuff for Brewfest. But the way I farm tokens is I use alts. I run the quests, I run Dire Brew, and then I have different alts by the different pieces. Alright, so I'll have one alt by that, one alt by that, one alt by that. So on and so forth until I got all the pieces, right? As far as the RNG, you know, I'm just going to be here every hour farming that. That also gives tokens, so that will help. But there you go. That's everything new Brewfest 2025. I like the idea of this hourly event. I really wish they would put, like, here's what I think they need to fix. One, they need to put stuff on the vendor so there's a bad luck protection, right? They use the tokens as a bad luck protection. And speaking of tokens, right? Speaking of these Brewfest tokens. Oh, they are warband now. Oh, they must have just patched it in. Someone was complaining. Oh my goodness. They're warband. They now are bound to your warband. Awesome. Now, I do wish they would be a currency versus something that's on our character, so it's easier to keep track of. But that's sweet. They're now warbound. Awesome. Alright, well there you go. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.